Drop that beat. Drop that beat.
You good now? You get it out your system?
I mean, I was gonna bust a freestyle if you brought the actual beat back on, but that's okay. We're good.
Okay, here we go. Just rewind that, folks. Rewind it in your head. What up, y'all? It's Thursday, and this is the world's most dangerous crew, ready for some Thursday night football talk on the Audible Thursday night postgame show presented by the Audible Sports Podcast. What's good? I am Bobby G, along with the homie, my guest host tonight. You may know him from Ballin' Buds. Omar Fonseca, my bad.
I was about to say, damn, sucker.
The sports professor. What up, bro? Appreciate you hopping on.
Bow. Of course, my brother. Hey, thank y'all for tuning in to the Audible Podcast. My brother Bobby G, I appreciate you. Ballin' Buds, subscribe.
No doubt. Shout out to Marcus. All right, what's this to set up? Jets, Browns, Chiefs walk into a bar. All right. Got jokes? Hey, I respect it. I could take a joke.
Hey, at least my Raiders weren't mentioned. Thank you. Much appreciated.
You never know. That could be the punchline.
Maybe. we are the punchline. You're right.
Hey, a little bit to talk about. Not too much going on. I know mandatory team activities kicking off this week, for a lot of teams. But one thing that is for certain, and we'll remind you at the end next week, actually, there are currently 13 weeks till the first Sunday of the regular season. From today, 12 and a half to the first game, which will kick off on a Wednesday this season. So not a lot of time. And next week, we will be beginning our official 2026 season previews. So starting next Thursday, we'll do a division per week leading up to week one of the regular season. Obviously, it'll conclude. We'll go through each division week by week. Then we'll go through conference, and then, of course, our postseason predictions to lead you into week one. And we got a good game. I can't even remember what our first Thursday night game is. I know we get the champs. It's Seattle versus somebody. Can't remember who
Seattle
they play.
The Patriots.
Patriots? Is that the first game?
It's the 3-match Super Bowl.
There we go.
Yep.
So we get that. Technically, it's not a prime Thursday night game. It's NBC, I believe, gets that game.
Oh, do they? I don't know.
Yeah, it's the first Thursday night game. It's never prime. It's always like NBC. It's because it's like, I think it's like an extension of Sunday Night Football.
Okay.
So that'll be our first, our official Amazon Prime official Thursday night schedule kicks off week 2. And this week we got an interesting slate of games. So we should have a lot of fun this season. We enjoy doing the show, and that'll be that. But our season preview starts next week, and every subsequent week after that. Tonight we just got a little bit to talk about. It's gonna be a quick, easy, breezy show. Just get into some things, and hey, getting paid. Patrick Mahomes re-up signed his new deal, total contract worth about $500 million.
Woo! Surprised you don't have a cha-ching, like a cash register sound bite.
I do, but it don't sound that good, so I don't really use it. So how about we go here?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
I'll tell you what, somebody give me $500 million every day, gonna be my damn birthday.
Every day gonna be it would be my birthday. I would be celebrating like it was my birthday. That is for damn sure. That's great.
But well deserved. I mean, arguably the best quarterback in the game. Definitely will always be mentioned among the top 3 at worst. Got his money. I think the total contract is with incentives and stuff and multipliers worth up to about $525 million, if I'm not mistaken, plus or minus.
Was it? Let me think. I thought it was like 550, but you might be right. Let me see. No, you might be right. Hold on.
I mean, all kinds of numbers.
Yeah, 50. So Athletic has it as 504.75 million
Okay.
because it was 10 years 450, and they
Right.
added the
They
2
added
years for 54 million.
I know the total basically new money added is like 239 million, or something like that. That's the new money added. To
Right, because he's already
been
ate
paid.
through about half of that contract. Right. Yeah.
So either way, Patrick Mahomes, very happy man. More importantly, Brittany Mahomes, a very happy young lady.
I'm sure.
Yeah, she's like, we going
You know who-
shop.
you know-
we redecorating this. We redecorating that.
Yo, do you know who's not happy right now?
Who that?
That Kermit face chick that was his girlfriend on draft day. That everybody was like, where is she now? Like that chick. Talk about fumbling a bag. I thought Dennis Schroeder fumbled a bag. Nah, that chick fumbled a bag. I don't care what you do. You just should have done anything you could to hang on to Patrick Mahomes. I don't know how. I mean, I know you're not as attractive as his current wife, but damn. I mean, I don't know. Something wasn't right.
She didn't believe. You know, you just got to believe in the brother, man. She didn't believe, and it's okay. You know. Hey, we all mess up sometimes, you know.
That face is gonna be forever in history. She was like,
Hey, dudes do it too. Shout out to Darren Waller. You know, he fumbled.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
You know, he fumbled one.
Sure did. Shout out Kelsey. If you want to call the sports professor, I'm waiting.
All right, and so yeah, shout out to Mahomes. Well deserved, well earned. Whether you like him personally or not, man, I never hate on anybody getting their money. And so yeah, I'll tell you who the next happiest person is though. Drake May. Drake May is very happy seeing that number.
Oh yeah, he's gonna
second-year quarterback, already been to a Super Bowl. If he can accomplish that goal within the next 3 years, his negotiation is going to be fun. So
that's fact. That's big facts.
Yeah. Another story that's been out there.
Hold on, I want to ask you a question before we move on to that one,
right,
if you don't mind. So when you look at this Mahomes injury that has, the Mahomes contract here that came into play, you look at his comparison, because the Athletic did a comparison today in their email where they had Mahomes and Brady across their first 9 seasons. So Mahomes and Brady at both tied at 3 Super Bowls. Mahomes has a better playoff record, 17-4 to Brady's 14-3, a better season record by 8 more wins, and has 70 more touchdowns and almost 10,000 more yards, 9,500 more yards than Brady, and a 3 plus percentage in the completion percentage department. So right now, at the same time, Mahomes would be considered the better quarterback. I mean, he's the better quarterback anyways. In my eyes, Brady, while being the best winner ever in the NFL, is not the best quarterback ever. Peyton Manning was a better quarterback. Well, Joe Montana was a better quarterback. There's plenty of better quarterbacks that are better skill set wise at the position. But Brady was the best winner. But if you're looking at both of them right now at this 9-season mark where Mahomes is at, if he can get back from this injury, right now he's ahead of pace of Brady.
True. I mean, agree with it, and I agree with you. Again, we did, matter of fact, a couple weeks ago, we did our top 20 quarterbacks of all time, and none of us had Tom Brady at number 1. Because of just what you said. If you want to talk about accomplishments, absolutely. Undoubtedly, he's got everybody.
Championships, sure. Yeah.
And a lot of it is because of the rings. Because really, if you take the rings away, every other accomplishment, he doesn't add up. I mean,
say it louder for the people in the back that cannot hear you, sir.
Peyton Manning has more MVPs and more first-team All-Pros, and these are things. While they were both in the league, like there were 4 times that people said Peyton Manning is better at what he does than Tom Brady. Now, the great separator is the rings, and I'll give him that. So when you throw in the rings, yes, he's the most accomplishments. And when we talk about the skill set of playing the position of quarterback and getting the job done, and everything that goes, Patrick Mahomes is the best I've seen do it. Like, he just can do things I've never seen. When I saw him in a Super Bowl lay horizontal to the ground, throw a pass, and hit a dude in his face mask.
Yes.
Well, come on. Who's doing that? So, with that
Nobody.
being said,
Doing things nobody does.
Yeah. And that's for me. Like, and I've always, I would say, if I was starting a franchise and I could take any quarterback in the history of the game, I'm probably taking Joe Montana first.
Me too.
And
I'm
like
with you.
that's
He's my number one.
encompassing everything. Probably taking Joe Montana first. If you ask me who is the greatest pure quarterback, just we're talking about playing the position of quarterback, I'm gonna give my vote to Peyton Manning. Nobody did it better.
Exactly.
When he is
Me
the
too.
standard.
Yeah.
The things he did at quarterback are things that are now expected of even average quarterbacks today. Like, he started this whole, you know what? I'm going to go to the huddle with 4 plays in my head, and I'm going to pick the best one for the season. He started that. Like, the whole, like, people like to joke about LeBron James and call him Le Coach or Le GM. Yeah, Peyton Manning was Le Offensive Coordinator. Remember, it was we're hiring defensive coaches because we don't need an offensive coach because we got Peyton Manning. That was just
Right.
the whole. So, and then if we're just talking about, the combination of everything, playing the position, skill, it's Pat Mahomes. It's Pat Mahomes. Like,
no, I mean, that's crazy. We have the exact same thoughts about the top of the quarterback leaderboard. Joe Montana would be my number one. I have Peyton Manning as the best pure quarterback, skill set wise, like intelligence wise. Yeah. But then I have Patrick Mahomes as the best all around. Yeah, but then if you're talking championships, sure, it's Brady, and Patriot fans can get all as mad as they want at me, as they always do. And yes, maybe the Chuck rule is the bane of my existence, but that has nothing to do with when I say Brady was a barely above average quarterback that had a great team that propelled him to multiple championships, and he did well enough to not throw away games and manage the game. He was the greatest game manager we've ever seen.
Absolutely. And I hate that term. I hate that term so much. Only because I think it's used in the wrong way. But yeah, I agree with you. And like, even in the stats that you just mentioned, that would you said it was the Athletic put it up.
Yeah, the Athletic. You want me to share it? I don't know if I can share it.
No, but those numbers represent the reason why, to me, Tom Brady isn't high on those lists, because the reason that Patrick Mahomes has more touchdown passes, more yards, and all these things is because people forget those first 9 years, for about 5 to 6, arguably, like, Peyton Manning wasn't the guy. Like, he came in, got his job because of injury. Finished that season strong. They won a championship, but it wasn't, here, Tom Brady, here's the ball, go. Bill tried that the season after, remember? Turned the offense over to Tom Brady, let him fling it all over the yard. What happened? They missed the playoffs. The next season, he reined them back in. They picked up Corey Dillon. Said, we're going to get back to this run game, and here, you just hit the tire, hit Ben Coates a couple times, when necessary. Hit Troy Brown for a couple of these first downs, but it was Corey Dillon and that defense leading the way, so.
And let's be honest, if we really want to be spitting facts and people really want to talk football, I know a lot of these marks out here say they want to talk football but really have no clue what they're talking about. Tom Brady wasn't even better than Drew Bledsoe as a quarterback in terms of skills as a quarterback. So if Drew Bledsoe would have never got injured, it's possible Drew Bledsoe could have. Now, he was a little older at that time, but it's possible he could have won multiple championships with those same teams because he was a better quarterback skill set wise than Brady was.
Yeah.
I saw the comment.
5 game winning drives and 5 Super Bowls. He was
Brady.
Oh no, I mean, we didn't say he was average.
Eli Manning had game winning drives too, and people don't believe he belongs in the Hall of Fame. So get out of here with that.
Yeah, I'm not. That's Big Ron. He's the world's greatest troll.
No, I know. I'm just messing with you.
And then, matter of fact, Ron usually comes in, and the first thing he'll say is, "Go Spurs, go." You didn't come in with that tonight. I wonder why. I wonder why we didn't come in with that tonight. But no, we ain't calling him average. Yeah, Tom Brady's great. He's one of the best to ever play the game. He ain't yes, he's way above average.
So
But
I give him above average. That's a little bit. That might be a little bit of hate from the heart as well. But
it was more, and you came in. You might have came in a little late, Ron, because the thing is that it's not his career. We're talking about the first 9 years. It was the Athletic did a comparison on the first 9 years of each player's career, so it's not their total career. So you might have missed that part. So I give you a little grace. Mahomes relies on his legs way too much to have the grit, longevity,
longevity
to make top 3 in yards or tutties.
I mean, technically, he's hurt right now, so that could be a possibility. We'll have to see how he comes back this year.
It's a passing league now. He's gonna have way more opportunities, but we'll see. We'll see. Eli
I don't think he
only had 2. He's 2 for 2. He made 2 Super Bowls. He led 2 game-winning drives in those Super. He's 100%. Tom Brady's not 100%. He got 5. Matter of fact, he ain't 100% because Eli beat him those 2 times. So you can't overlook that. This ain't a basketball pod. Oh,
because he said Spurs.
Yeah. Now it ain't a basketball. No, don't make me go back to the previous comments when you come in. That's my boy, man. That's my boy.
Salute.
Matter of fact, I gotta get back down to Texas, even though I hate the state of Texas. Nah, you need to come out here to Vegas, man. That's what it is. But yeah, shout out and congrats for getting that bag, man. Love to see it.
Speaking of Vegas, go Raiders. All right.
There you go.
Make sure I put that out there.
From somebody who...
No, but you're right. He could be the best of all time if he can stay healthy. We'll see how he comes back this year, and it's possible that he may be the best ever when it's all said and done. So.
Absolutely. But to somebody who got their bag on the field, to somebody who's trying to get that bag... trying to get that bag in another way on the field, on the virtual field.
Trying to get that side bag from the mobsters.
There you go. Brendan Sorsby, who originally was essentially banned from playing college football. He appealed. His appeal was upheld, and he was essentially suspended for 2 games. Will be eligible to play after that 2-game suspension for the 26th season, to which the NCAA is also appealing that decision. We'll see what happens with that. But as of right now, the man is eligible. He can play college football this season. There was lots of talk of him, if he wasn't eligible, entering the supplemental draft. A lot of people said if he had been in last year's draft, he may have been a first-round pick. He is a projected first-round pick in the 2027 draft. But my question is, should he be? I mean, gambling is a serious thing. People who have gambling addictions, I consider it just like drug addiction and alcohol addiction. It is a disease. It's just whatever pops off in your brain to allow whatever chemicals loose in your body that just, puts you in this zone where you can't stop something. And I feel sorry for anybody who has to deal, with those life impediments. But you're not a wide receiver. You're not a safety. You're not a defensive lineman. You're not an offensive lineman. You're a quarterback. You are going to be asked to be the face of somebody's franchise. Could you, as the owner of a team, turn your franchise over to a guy coming in with this type of issue?
So are you all right? Well, let's just start from one perspective here. I'm going to give you two sides of the coin here from both perspectives. So, from the NCAA perspective, every sports league has now intertwined themselves with gambling. It started with Adam Silver when he let the NBA start getting, intertwined with DraftKings and FanDuel and so on and so forth. And from there, it just escalated until the NCAA was even allowing this. And this is during the time when the NCAA is trying to figure out the whole, college athlete versus college employee that they had going on with the NIL and everything that came after that, as we all know. So when you throw all of these things into the mix and now you're throwing gambling into it, you are involving more factors into the scenario or into the formula. And as a former person that, knows math very well, took a lot of high level math classes, once you start to add too many variables to a formula, it can either get confusing or start to dilute or whatever. And that is what's going to happen here, because not only did the NCAA allow this, which I don't even think it should have ever been allowed for college athletes anyways. I thought that should have always been a professional and above thing. Not that I agree with it necessarily at all, but if you're going to allow gambling for people, I don't see how you can necessarily say no to athletes. But neither here nor there. For the NCAA, it should have never been a thing where you allowed your athletes to do this, because now you're getting too close to the line of culpability. Now you're saying, okay, how much pressure, like you said, can we put on these college athletes to conduct themselves as adults when presented with something that is akin to a game? It's like social media. It's things that get you addicted through the mechanisms that they put in place to have you want to do more and play more and gain more. And sometimes, as you mentioned, that turns into an addiction, which can come in many, many forms. And I agree with you. I feel very bad for everybody that has to deal with any addiction. There's plenty of them out there. We all have. I have my vices. So. But the problem is that not only should it never have been allowed, but that now they should have not let this be upheld. He should have had to go to the NFL. He should have had to go to the supplemental draft, because now that you allow him to come back, you open a full can of worms. You open Pandora's box to this possibly happening again, or even more widespread now that others saw that he was able to get away with it. Oh, well, I'm lower level. No one's going to care about me. I'm not even Brendan Sorsby. Let me go ahead and start doing this and that. And again, I'm not even against gambling. I believe you should be able to gamble. Now, again, NCAA, I'm against that kind of, but the professional wise, I think you should be able to gamble. The whole Pete Rose thing is stupid to me, because he bet on them winning, on his own team winning. If he had bet against them losing and then went out there as the manager, that'd be one thing. But he bet on them winning. He bet on himself. So to me, it was kind of, but I get it. You have to set your foot down. But that's what the NCAA should have done here. This should have been their Pete Rose. It wasn't. It's going to come back to bite them in the ass, just like it's going to come back to bite all of the leagues in the ass as this continues to happen, like we see with Chauncey Billups and Terry Rozier right now in the NBA.
All right. I like that. I'll take it to you again. Could you?
Did I not answer your question?
I mean, you did.
Oh, my bad. Yes. Oh, I take them. In the NFL? Yeah. In the NFL, yeah. I take them all day. All day. Yeah. On the supplemental draft, pick them up. Hey, brother, look, we know you had concerns with that. We are here to help you. We are here to provide a atmosphere that is open. You keep in touch with us. We're going to make sure you're getting the help that you need in the areas that you need. And we'll have, you obviously, if that's something that wants to be done in the future. Again, he's a professional now, so I don't see how you can tell him no, but maybe you have a clause where, like, bro, you can't bet on football at all. You can bet on anything else, but do not bet on football. Like, they have a clause like you can't ride a jet ski. Like, you just cannot bet on football, dude. That's all you cannot do. Right? You want to go out and shoot some deer in the woods? Fine. Just don't fucking bet on football, bro. That's it. And
I bring him in. That clause
he's a good quarterback. He's a good quarterback, bro.
You don't think that clause exists in the college scholarship?
I mean, it probably does, but again, but now you think if he got caught once, he has to know that they are going to be monitoring any account he ever or his family ever opens again. The FBI is on this shit like this is not a game anymore, folks. Oh, yeah. If you think you're going to get away with gambling and being an athlete, no, they know high school athletes. They will be following you and your family and making sure they got every bet covered. They ain't getting it. Nah, it's only going to get worse for people. People are going to keep getting caught more and more.
Yeah. You got more faith in me. I couldn't have this guy in charge of my franchise. I'm not against guys getting second chances. It just wouldn't be with my franchise. And I'm not
that's me. I'm not
speaking as a Browns. I mean, especially at that position, man. You're the lead dog. You're the guy everybody's looking at after the game. If we win, if we lose, and I can't have us lose a game and everybody coming with questions on why we lost that game.
Okay, so you do not agree with your team's decision on Deshaun Watson to bring in Deshaun Watson?
Completely different circumstances. Wait
a second.
No. I gotta say only because I've been through that in my life, so I'm not like I refuse to comment on that anymore. Like I can't. This is like I've been through that where it was now I went through some accusations and I've been proven 100% innocent. So like for personal reasons, I don't comment on that situation anymore.
Okay,
after
that's perfectly fine. But it is the same. But if you take away the actual,
how did that hurt? How did that hurt his team? How did he hurt the livelihood of a teammate? How did he hurt the livelihood of a fan?
How did this guy do it by gambling?
Because if I put my money on his team and you go out there and dude, you're taking my money. I don't have a choice. It's called a gamble because it's a game of chance. You're taking away my chance. See?
Sure, but he bet on himself. He bet on his team to win, just like Pete Rose did. He wasn't betting on them to lose.
Yeah, that's what we think, right? We don't know 100%.
I mean, I'm assuming they went through all his bets. I'm assuming they went through all of his bets.
But guess what? It's also not hard to hedge that bet by going, "Hey, yo, I'm gonna do this on my side. You do this on your side."
Of course. Sure. Gotcha.
Right. Mm-hmm. So like he took the chance out of a game of chance for a lot of people.
Okay.
And so
I consider it the same. That's all I'll say. I consider it the same.
Again, in fact, teammate like.
But again, you're talking to the person that would give a second chance. So
right. I'm not against him giving a second chance. It's just from that position, I have to hold that position to a higher standard, only because of, it's the most people say it is the most important position in sports, pretty much, especially not nowadays. It has turned into that.
No, I agree.
With Martin, get back to this guy too. Goff has zero athleticism. He has good accuracy. He is always top of the league in release time. He's going to play. Oh, is he still talking about the 78,000 yards? He's going to be able to play until he's 40 years old. He's already 40K yards, 250 tutties. But I mean, my question would be, what does it matter? He'll never be higher on the totem pole than Patrick Mahomes. All that can be true. And my answer to you would be, so what? Like if we're talking just on a greatness scale, like all them stats, just what's it for? Hall of Fame numbers, yeah, they'll be in the Hall. Would Jared Goff get into the Hall of Fame? Questionable. He could put up numbers and have a decent chance. But like, what's it for? If we're talking all time, like that means nothing. Patrick Mahomes doesn't have to hit 70,000 yards to be considered the greatest of all time. He doesn't have to throw for 700 touchdowns to be considered the greatest of all time.
Shit, he's already in my top 5.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I'm going from his other comment. He was saying top 3 QBs of all time. No, he's
probably
the top 3 QB of all time without that. Like Dan Marino wasn't accurate. I mean, he wasn't accurate. He wasn't athletic.
I was about to say, I agree.
Yeah, so like even that would be incorrect. Like the top 3 QBs of all time has.
And Dan Marino is one of the outliers too, because he's like Charles Barkley. He had a Hall of Fame career without needing to win a championship, but that can only be done by a select few. Not many can do that.
And say it takes O-line. Not necessarily. It takes an O-line to win. It doesn't take an O-line for you to be good at your job. Like,
no, I mean, there's been plenty of quarterbacks that have done well
put out numbers without offensive line. Did they win? No.
I mean, you win in the trenches, yeah, of course. You need you need good defensive and offensive line to at least decent to win. Sure, yeah.
Yeah, that's why football is considered the greatest team sport. So it's like you're saying, and like the whole get your football IQ up, and you might pop in for what? I don't even know like where that came from, honestly.
But even if you give me Patrick Mahomes, I'm thinking I can win with Patrick Mahomes even if I don't have a complete team. I think that's what you're saying too, and I agree with that. You know what I mean?
Stats wise, he'll finish higher than Mahomes. And again, so what? And if you ask people on the street who's the greatest quarterback, Mahomes' name will still come up 99.9 times more than his. So what are the stats like? What? So what? Hell, there are quarterbacks that played in different eras who didn't pass the ball as much who will be higher on that list than a Goff. Some quarterbacks are a beneficiary of this era. Because I'll tell you what, there are a lot of quarterbacks in this era who couldn't play in the 80s or early 90s. Just like there are quarterbacks back there. You put Dan Marino in this era, dude, the passing record will be unbreakable.
Facts. But is Jared Goff even a top 50 QB in NFL history? I don't even think he's top 50. Top 50 would be pushing it. He might be top 50.
I'd have to think. I can't say just.
But I know Patrick Mahomes automatically in top 10. Anybody's top 10.
I mean, we did right. We did 20. I'll tell you, he definitely ain't 20.
No, he definitely ain't in my top. I don't think he's in my top 50. It'd take me a long time to get to Jared Goff. Let's just say that it would take me a long ass time to get to Jared Goff.
Big Ron said, "Feel like point guard is the most important position if you want to win. Play
that could be true.
A Harper, and you just mad that Harper didn't play."
No, that could be true though. Could be true. Point guard is very important.
No, it's not. Great. It used to be. It used to be once upon a time. Now it's more about
the most important position is the place that has the rock the most, and that's your goal scorers. That's your quarterback. That's your point guard. Whoever handles the ball the most. Your pitchers, your cleanup hitters. Those are going to be your stars. Those are going to be your main players. Always.
Yeah, but I mean in basketball, period. Like it's not the point guard. It's the best player on the team. It's just. Honestly, look over the last 10 years.
Sure, but I thought we were talking more about like just like a coach of the team, because if you're the point guard, you're calling all the plays. You got to be the one to mostly direct most of the team on offense at least.
Yeah, you're giving direction, but you're not like I'm sorry, Dylan Harper and Dylan Harper, who's a good young player, and De'Aaron Fox, both great players. Neither one is the most important player on the Spurs. It's Wimpy.
Sure, sure, got that. Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like sure. For the Knicks, sure, it's Jalen Brunson. But you know, it varies teams. Like the most important player on every team in the NBA is not the point.
You're right.
Versus the NFL, if you in today's NFL at least, if you don't have a top 12 QB, your chances of competing are pretty slim.
Yeah, you need to have at least top 15. Yeah, at least a top half QB.
You extended to 15?
I do. Top half QB. I think because I mean we've seen our Trent Dilfers. We've seen our who was the other one? Mark Brunell.
Fair.
We've seen our
Brunell didn't win.
No, he didn't win, but he got far. I'm just trying to think of like quarterbacks that were good that got like who's the other one I'm thinking about that won the championship? Not Trent Dilfer, but I always use him in this example.
Here's Marcus. My point is, like, what is this even like? Dude, Patrick Mahomes could retire right now. Forget the numbers. He's the best. So, like, your numbers argument isn't. I don't care. Patrick Mahomes can play till he's 31. He's the best. I think that's the point you're missing. I don't care about the stats. Like, yes, they're nice to have. I'm looking at your skills and what you do on the field. Can you win? Which he's proven he can win. He has 3 championships. Yeah. So, yeah, forget the stats. Like, yes. Matter of fact, let me look at this list. All right, we got in the top passing yards all time. Your passing yards all time. You got Brady, Breeze, Manning, Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers, Matthew Stafford, Ben Roethlisberger, Phillip Rivers, Matt Ryan, Dan Marino. Joe Montana is better than arguably than all of those guys.
All of them.
So again, what do your stats like? So what? do your stats matter?
Yeah, it's a good point because look, back in the day, not only did they not
Rod is so mad about last night,
but they didn't have passing concepts either.
He's so hurt, man. I'm sorry, Ron. He's not the most important, but he has a great shot to win MVP. If they close this thing out, when is it, tomorrow or Saturday?
Saturday, tomorrow.
Yeah,
No, Saturday.
If they close it out, OG has a good game, he's probably gonna get MVP. He played his butt off the last 2 games.
Yeah, tomorrow night, Friday night.
Yeah, when I said the eye test.
Sorry, Saturday night. I lied. Saturday.
He's had enough stats to keep all those guys quiet. Yeah, so it's like Marcus. Yeah, you can have all that and say, yeah, these guys need. Yes, longevity is the key in every sport, right? And it could be a positive or a negative. Right now, people use it as a negative against LeBron. So, I mean, even your boy Tom Brady is only up that high on the list because of his longevity. Remember, when Drew Brees retired, he had more yards than Tom Brady. When Peyton Manning retired, he had more yards than Tom Brady and touchdowns. So it's like Tom Brady is only number 1 because he played for 117 years. Doesn't make him better. No. Where we at?
Oh, shit.
What'd you do,
That's great.
man?
Screw Brady.
He said screw Brady. No, I don't dislike Tom Brady, man. I think he.
Oh, I do. Oh, I completely.
I know you hold a grudge for one. It wasn't his fault. The referee called it a not fumble.
It wasn't his fault, but he would have never been the Tom Brady he is today. He would have never been considered the greatest winner. He would have never won those first 3 championships. He may have won the second 3. He would
still
be
in therapy
we
for
wouldn't be having this conversation.
So Mahomes is still in therapy for the mental check. He won 2 more Super Bowls after that. What do you mean? If that's therapy, every quarterback in the league would take that therapy. Hey, what do you mean, guy? He literally won 2 Super Bowls back to back and almost three-peated after that. So, yeah. And it wasn't Brady that Brady don't play defensive end or linebacker or corner or safety. As a matter of fact,
he sure did have a better one than most quarterbacks did.
He did. And Tom Brady did not play well in that Super Bowl. It's a little lost fact. What did he throw for 200 yards?
Again, above average.
Nah, he wasn't above average. I ain't gonna put that on.
Above average.
Tom hasn't had a Super Bowl win without controversy.
That's it. Let's not bury the lead. Bury the lead on Tom Shady, Bill Belichick, and the New England Scams who cheated their multiple championships.
The Tampa Super Bowl wasn't controversial. What was controversial about that?
I just said they cheated to some. I didn't say which ones.
I know. I'm talking about Ron. He said he hasn't had a Super Bowl win without controversy. There was no controversy in that win.
Oh yeah, non-Patriots.
They even went to pay. What was the controversy in the first one? What was the first one that was at the tuck rule? The very first one?
Yeah, the first one was a tuck. Well, that was the on the way tuck rule. Yeah.
What was the controversy in the second one? I can't remember. Beat up.
You had Spygate and Deflategate at some point. No, Spygate was Spygate, Deflategate. What else did they have? That was about it in the tuck rule. 3 of those.
But a lot of this stuff happened when they were losing.
3 out of 7.
Because they went 10 years without winning the Super Bowl.
They did. You're right. But they're still cheaters. It doesn't matter. That doesn't take away from the fact that they cheat. They're still cheaters.
And where was the controversy? The matter of fact, the controversy in one of their wins was because coach on the other side didn't run the ball.
Well,
but that's neither here nor there.
What do you do when you have beast mode on the 1 yard line of the Super Bowl? You throw the fucking ball, Pete Carroll. You piece of shit.
He said he forgot about Tampa. 1 out of 5. He's got 7.
7.
See, you don't even Ron, the ultimate troll, man. Shout out to Ron. He's the ultimate troll.
Salute.
This is that last drive. His knee was down. Against who? Against the Falcons? Oh, y'all choked that up, bro. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Y'all choked that up big
Yeah,
time.
that's like the Spurs being mad about last night. You just can't do that. You can't be mad when you choke it, bro. Oh, he's a Spurs fan, isn't he? Oh, my bad, bro.
Yeah,
I didn't do that on
Reggie's a
purpose. I
Spurs fan.
promise. I promise I didn't do that on
Point
purpose.
about Montana, yeah, potato chip. Brady is a generation before Mahomes, like Montana before Brady. Goff's got a better shot. A better shot at what?
At what? Yeah, I don't.
Throwing
I
for
don't know
so what? He
is.
throws for 70,000 yards. So what? He's not.
And he
he's
still might not make
going
the
to
Hall
be
of
on
Fame.
anybody's top.
He still might not make the
anything.
Hall of Fame.
Bro,
He's
he
not a Hall of Famer to
literally-
me. That's for damn sure. He ain't for me. No.
Man, dude, are you okay? I see the Lion. And okay, he's a Lions fan. That's why, dude.
I mean, it has to be. At this point, it has to be.
A coach literally said,
Or Hot Take Jay.
I can't win a Super Bowl with this guy as my quarterback. Traded him to another team, took that quarterback, and won a Super Bowl the next year.
Damn. That is the ultimate confirmation.
So forget Jared Goff's stats. His coach literally said he ain't it, sent him somewhere else, and did it with the dude that replaced him. The next year.
The biggest.
The very next year.
The very next year. The very next.
Not 2 years, not 3 years. The very next year.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, why are we talking about Jared Goff?
That's crazy, bro.
Oh my God! I just saw the direction of this guy. Why are we talking about Jared Goff? Jared,
That's great.
my Kanko looking QB Mahomes. He could look like that, but you know what he's looking at his reflection in? 3 Super Bowl trophies. How many of those is Jared Goff looking at?
Now it's just sounding like hate, though.
Yeah, and I mean, but it's Mahomes. Like, and I'm not even. I am a Patrick Mahomes fan, but I'm not a Chiefs fan. You know this. I'm but I'm a fan of good football. And right now, Jared Goff is playing the best football of his career. I give him that shout out. But to say he's on anybody's all-time list is ludicrous. I don't care how many numbers he puts up.
The fact that it's year 15 tells you how important that is.
Right. The team when
Thanks
the
for
team
finally joining the game.
yeah, when the team gets rid of you and wins the Super Bowl the next year, that says a lot. I don't care about
That's
you. That's an indictment.
That is exactly what that is. An indictment. That is exactly the right word for that.
Yeah, finally, I just noticed that that's a lion in his profile pic. But,
Okay, that makes sense now.
Come back when we preview the NFC. Matter of fact, we might start with the NFC North next week. That's gonna be a pretty interesting division, if you ask me, though.
I mean, I like the Lions. I think the Lions. I think they fumbled the ball a couple times the last few years, but they still got a team. And Minnesota is down now, especially if.
So Wowzer a whole 3. Dude, Jared Goff has none. And if Jared Goff were a better QB, he could have had one. He couldn't beat Tom Brady, and they only scored 13 points.
If he was the better QB, he would have had one. That is right. Because he would have been on the Rams instead of Stafford.
With Aaron Donald.
By the way, Aaron Donald coming back this year, yes or no? I say yes. I need it all day.
I don't.
He's salivating right now, bro. He's going to skip training camp and come back right before the season.
If I was Myles Garrett, I wouldn't want him to come back.
Why?
Aaron Donald coming back is like all these old female wrestlers coming back now.
Oh, don't do that.
Yes, it is. Yes, oh, we didn't have a women's U.S. championship or Intercontinental championship in my day, so I want to get one. No, sit your old ass at home. Nobody asked for you to come back into the fray. Yes, you helped build the division, but we elevated it. Stay your ass at home. The same thing. Oh, everybody, he wasn't talking about it before they got Miles, and they made other improvements to the team. They picked up made the trade for Trent McDuffie and other corner, I forget his name right now. They made other improvements that he wasn't talking about. Oh, you know what? Oh, we got Miles. Oh, let me get man. I'm cool. Aaron, stay home. Stop trying to get in on my shine, bro. Stop trying to get in on my shine. You had your moment. You had your moment. Let me have mine. Let me see if I can
wouldn't
do
you
it.
wouldn't you want your moment guaranteed because you got Aaron Donald with you and it's pretty much more of a guarantee at least than it would be without him.
Because I'm a 2-time Defensive Player of the Year who owns the NFL sack record. I'm the guarantee.
Sir, look, if this were Ball and Buds and it's not, so you're getting off this time, I would say to a guest that came on there and said this, I would say, if you ever come on my program besmirching the tremendous name of Aaron Charles Donald, who is a 3-time NFL Defensive Player of the Year, a 8-time First Pro All-Team, and a championship for your team when you're playing in Los Angeles for the Super Bowl, you need him back.
No, you don't. Yes,
you want him
hey,
back.
Shout out to Uncle Scott. And shout out to Mrs. Cole. Again, he said a bit. Now all of a sudden you want to come back. Where was you 2 years ago? Where was you last year when we were like literally a stop away from winning the Super Bowl?
Getting geared up for this.
Nah.
I was resting.
You got your ring and you rolled off into the sunset. Stay your ass in the sunset.
Okay, that's Myles Garrett's opinion. What is Sean McVay's opinion? Because I bet you Sean McVay is saying, I bet, and Sean McVay is begging at his door for the past 3 weeks. He's been sitting outside with a lunch bag, like a you know how the cops do a stakeout. He's been out front of Lionel's house on a stakeout, just waiting to see like a sign of him, so he can just like run up and hand him a bag of cash. Right?
Sean McVay don't even matter, man. He's the Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers of coaches. Like this dude every year,
you're right though.
Pump faking his retirement. I might not want to come back. I might want to. Dude, make up your mind. Either you're coaching or you're done. Like stop.
The owner out here getting choices in the draft. So I don't know. Shit. And that's why we got what's his name on the team at number 13. Old bum ass, whatever his name is. Oh, Ty Simpson. That's right.
Sean McVay says that there, Donald. You're playing for the minimum.
That's fine. I bet you he'd come back for the minimum.
What is his contract? Because, they still got his rights. So, I wonder if it has to be the exact same contract.
Oh, I don't know if they signed him to an extension or not. I'm sure they had to give him some kind of extension.
Well, no, he retired under contract.
Oh, Aaron Donald. I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about Myles Garrett.
Aaron. Yeah, he retired under contract.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. Let me see.
I don't know what the rules on that is.
Let me see what it is. I'll do that.
But yeah, I'm cool, man. You rode off into the sunset with your championship. Stay in the sunset. That's how I feel about it.
Let's see. How it impacts the salary cap. Donald signed a 3-year extension in 2022. Him under contract for 2025. If he were to return to the Rams, it would be under a new deal. When he retired in 2023, the Rams still had to pay out his dead money over 24 and 25. Okay. This is where things get complicated. Right now, the Rams have close to $19 million in cap space. Okay. Unfortunately, not all of that can be used on Donald due to practice squad elevations throughout the season. The Rams would need to save around $10 million heading into Week 1. And it's unlikely that Donald will return on a 1-year deal worth $8 million, which I don't know why not. If I'm him, I'd try at least. Despite the Rams continuing to pay Donald after his retirement, so it's up to him if he wants to come back for, as he said, a minimum deal. $8 million.
He's not a free agent, Scott. Like 11. Yeah, he's not a free agent, Scott, because the Rams he still had time on the contract.
He's probably restricted free agent or something like that if he were to come back. I don't know if it actually. I think he had to. I think they maybe still have his rights. Let me see.
Marcel, I think Simpson being drafted in the first will cause drama in LA. QB contentment is a major responsibility, and personally reminds me of Green Bay drafting Love. That spelled doom for Rodgers in Green Bay. I partially agree with that take. I'm not mad at it. I don't think it'll draw quarterback contentment because the pecking orders don't. Like, it's Stafford's job. There's no debate about it. It's Stafford's job, and Simpson is the heir apparent. Same as it was in Green Bay. I think Green Bay, Aaron was pissed because he felt that they could still compete for a championship, and he wanted to get some pieces to win. When it's kind of, I don't want to say hypocritical because it wasn't his, like, he didn't draft himself. When if he looks at it, the same thing happened in his situation. Like, he fell. Green Bay saw an opportunity to get a QB. They don't pick high in the draft normally. We got our QB of the future, but I don't. Yeah, but I think it could be over now that Myles Garrett is there. Everybody's feeling kind of secure. They were the favorite anyway coming into the season. So Aaron Donald 2 years at $4 million per year.
Yeah, I highly doubt he's going to do that. But I mean, anyways, he's an unrestricted free agent. I found out, so he could technically sign with any team.
Okay, but do the Rams have like right of first refusal or something like that?
It didn't say anything about that. It said unrestricted.
All right, so.
But it did say the Rams situation would make it very hard to sign him unless he signed for the minimum at 1 year, like $8 million, or if he waited till after the season started and they went through all their practice squad payments and all that other stuff and see where they stood financially, he could sign maybe 1 year, $11 million during the season.
McVay was visibly upset in front of them. The moment since
boom.
Yeah, but they spoke on that after. They spoke on that since.
Yeah, man, he didn't sound very happy when he spoke on it. He looked like the most depressed coach ever. He was like, damn it, I got this dude at 13. I could have had a wide receiver to go to Stafford. Now the Puka Akua's out, and then now I got to deal with this stupid backup quarterback. Ain't even good enough to be in the damn league. Now I got to sit him on my damn bench. That's what I would have been saying. But,
he's going to be happy when Stafford's back goes out.
I mean, maybe. I'm a Ty Simpson hater now. By the way, that's my new hate.
He was my QB1 in this draft.
That's great. I know. I'm just hating him because of that argument we had over him and Mendoza. That's why I hate him. That's great. What did you think about?
As well. Stafford restructure. It's gonna take something.
What'd you think about Aaron Donald or what was what's his name that set the cornerback market? God bless. Why am I broccoli on? Derwin James. Was it Derwin James?
Yeah, Derwin James safety.
Derwin James.
He didn't know. He only makes $100,000 more than Kyle Hamilton, and even though he didn't get as much money as Kyle Hamilton. It's just the yearly average, which is stupid.
That yearly average, yeah.
Yeah, Kyle Hamilton had a bigger signing bonus, a bigger overall contract. So, yeah, they're just making a big deal because that average is $100,000 higher. It's just so stupid.
I mean, they got to do it for optics.
Right, exactly. That's all it is. And, I mean, I'm not saying...
What do you think about Aaron Rodgers, though? Do you think he can bring them back to the playoffs?
No, I think Pittsburgh's going to have their first losing record in a long time.
Woo! No Mike Tomlin losing record with the Harbaugh.
Yeah, no, not Harbaugh. It's
I mean, not Harbaugh. Damn it, Harbaugh went to the Giants.
Not Wade Phillips. Mike McCarthy.
He was Mike McCarthy. Thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, they can't rekindle the magic.
Nah, I mean they got some dangerous weapons. I mean, you got Pittman, you got DK, but they still don't have a running game. The offensive line is still shaky, and that defense.
I like Jaylen Warren. I like Jaylen Warren. He's not with them anymore, is he?
Jaylen Warren? No, I think he moved on.
Yeah, I think he did move on.
I know. Right. Well, Najee's been gone, but yeah, they don't have. And that defense is not. It's not the Steelers' defense that we're used to.
Right.
So
that whole division defense is not what they used to be.
Well, no, our defense is legit. That's the only
now
thing.
After you lose Myles Garrett.
Why not? Jared Verse is nice.
I mean, he ain't Myles Garrett. Look, Jared Verse is good.
Hold on. Watch this.
Rookie of the year.
Watch this though.
Fine.
TJ Watt ain't Myles Garrett. You see what I'm saying?
I agree.
You see what I'm saying? Like it like saying that is.
But he's better than Jared Verse.
Not right now.
I mean, no, because he gets injured now, but before he was.
But not right now. But we're playing football today.
Okay, is TJ Watt healthy this year?
TJ Watt is never healthy.
That's true.
He may start week 1.
Yeah. I was gonna say he'll have better stats, but he's not gonna stay healthy. You're right. And by the way, Jaylen Warren is on the Pittsburgh Steelers still, and I like Jaylen Warren.
Okay,
I do.
Yeah.
Rico Dowdle is their backup, by the way.
Rico, yeah.
Rico, 2 pumps Donald, baby. That shit was hilarious.
But yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting season. I'm glad, man. We were so not 12 and a half weeks to the first game, 13 to the first Sunday. So,
may I make an announcement on the show today?
The contract Cousins got from the Raiders was a head scratcher. I'm not even sure how you do that the same year, because it's just it's a bridge contract. He's only guaranteed $20 million.
Yep, it's only 1 year guaranteed. Right. The rest of it is all bullshit.
Yeah, he's a bridge QB. As soon as they feel Mendoza's up to snuff, he'll start. And after the season, they'll ask Kirk if you think you can go somewhere else and get a starting job, go do it, or we'd love you to stay here and continue to mentor the youngin.
Yep.
It happens all the time.
But he's not going to. There's no way he's completing that contract. He'll do one.
No, yeah, they'll redo it over if he decides to stay.
That's what I'm saying. He won't even be there that long. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I don't know. He may find. He's
got to retire at some point. Isn't he 40 years old? How old is that
fool? You gonna get checks as long as you can.
I mean, you can be a backup in the NFL for a long time. That's true.
Yep.
Sure can. Yeah.
What is he? He's 37. He's 37.
So he got a couple years left before he.
Yeah.
Got to start thinking about something else.
Come on, 3 years, 30, fully guaranteed, $10 million a year to be the backup. You wouldn't do that?
I mean, I guess you could do that in this league. That is the point of a backup right now. Is probably about 8 to 10 million. You're right. Yeah, you're right. That's a good point. Yeah.
We know he wouldn't. Kirk Cousins don't take anything less than fully guaranteed.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's not. You ain't even had to say the guaranteed part. That shit was just understood. That shit was Kirk Cousins' agent, the best guaranteed money agent in history. We all know that. That's facts. I can't believe that dude done robbed so many teams for just average play at best, bro. Average play at best. He has just continually stole from these teams. Although he's like Robin Hood, stealing from the rich. I don't give a fuck. Probably give him back to the poor. Seems like a good dude. I like it.
But honestly, I think he is the perfect mentor for Mendoza.
Yeah, I agree. I think he's going to be great for our team. I think that's why Tom Brady went out and got him specifically.
Yeah.
For that exact reason. And I love it as a mentor too. Couldn't have a better one.
Yeah.
You know, absolutely. They both like to do the same things. They're the same type of corny people. And hopefully it works out for us.
Well, Kirk O'Chains is one of the most swagged out dudes in the NFL. You watch it.
Kirk O'Chains is the most made up, imaginary character we have ever seen. Because I guarantee, if you look at him on his off time, there ain't no Kirk O'Chains going on.
You like that?
Buttoned up to the top.
Like that?
Yeah, that's what that is. I was in DC for that. That's what that is. You like that? Oh, that's great.
All right, man.
Did I?
What's up?
Can I make an announcement on your show?
Well, I was about to. Do you want me to do my announcement first? My presentation.
Oh yeah. You do yours first. Yeah.
Go. Yeah, we didn't kill people houses long enough. It's been real. It's been fun, but it has been real fun. I won't leave you that. Shout out to Mark. Shout out to Scott. Shout out to Big Ron in the chat. And before we get out of here, give you the microphone. Self promotion. Say anything you want to say before we get out. What you got, bro?
Yeah, sir. Thank you for having me on. I really appreciate you, my friend.
Sure.
Shout out to everybody watching. Make sure that you subscribe at Ball and Buds, BALLANDBUDS on YouTube. Follow on Instagram. All that cool stuff. If you like our content, check us out. You'll see Bobby there with me. We have our basketball show this Monday coming up, so I want to make that announcement. Basketball NBA show Monday. We haven't decided 7 or 8 Eastern yet, but just tap in with Ball and Bud, subscribe, hit that notification bell. It'll be me and BG and Desmond Powell right now. I'm looking to get a couple more people on, and we'll be talking the finals either by then, because that's after Game 6. It'll be either series over or we'll be going to Game 7 the next day. So perfect time to get together again at Ball and Buds.
He's so mad.
Oh.
He's fire rich.
And also, I remember I told you a couple weeks ago that I was gonna be asking you for more football reps, right? So I want to make this announcement on the show now because I know you have a lot of your people that watch this show that are contributors with you. I am starting a new show in the football season. It is going to be an NFL and college combined show. It is going to be a weekly game show. So I'm turning this into a season-long game show. I'm going to have multiple reps. I have about 15 people on the list right now from different teams. I'd love to have anyone who is watching this or knows BG. If you want to rep your team and want to get on this game show, I'm accepting any team, any content creators that want to come on. There is no cap because I'm just going to rotate throughout the season who comes on the show. I'm going to come up with, I have different topics I've already got planned out for each week. We're going to do those topics. Points will be handed out. There'll be picks, game picks for points, and all of this will add up throughout the season. And at the end of the season, the top 8 players will go into the playoffs with me for all the playoff games, and we'll continue down until we get to the final 2 that will join me on the Super Bowl and college championship preview, and will also be added on to the next year's roster if they want to join me permanently. And so the show will be to bring on permanent members into the future and kind of rotate out, but it's also to have fun. Right. It's going to be all called Any Given Sacrifice. So it's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah, send me some details. I'll reach out to some guys, and I feel me and Big Mike affiliated with Network 216. Shout out to Fatty and the crew over there. So yeah.
I definitely want Mike for OSU. I definitely need an OSU person. So I need Mike.
Got him in there and say, because if he's unavailable, we know a few Ohio State content.
College especially, because we got a lot of NFL people already. Yeah. So college more. I need anybody in the SEC. Yeah, I need Penn State, if anybody, any of those. So just any. For sure. Yeah. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. To send me the details. I'll put the word out for sure.
Blessings, brother.
Sounds like fun, man. It sounds like put a lot of thought into the format. You have to. That's.
I've been working on this for a year.
Yeah, it's a lot of stat tracking and hell yeah, man. Great.
Yeah, I'm putting together a database that's going to hold the numbers, a spreadsheet basically. And then, like I said, I'm going to have so for instance, let's say you are the Browns rep. Mike is the OSU rep. Let's say Canteen is doing Alabama. Okay. Let's say Mar is on for the Chiefs, and let's say we have one more. Let's say we had Averill on for the Jets, and that would be the 6. That would be the 6 people for that week. Okay. And then again, we'll go through. There'll be a certain amount of points that are available for everybody to earn, and then it'll just be a leaderboard that I'll keep track of all season. So it's gonna be super dope. I can't wait. Yeah, I'm doing it because I'm hoping it gets picked up as an actual series that we get picked up on TV and shit. I think it's a really cool concept that's never been done before. So.
It sounds like it. I would definitely be checking that out. Because man, my brain don't work like that. I can't put I can't put stuff together that far out. I do got one show in the tuck that I need. It would take the perfect co-host for me, but once I find that, I'll bring it out. But I got one in the tuck. I tried it once before, it worked out. It didn't go. I had to you got to rework stuff. So for sure, absolutely.
Yeah, I've been trying to come up with new shows, especially because with and this might happen with you too, or any other content creators. So I might as well bring it up right now. But the reason I've been on a hiatus, other than I got other work projects going on, is that my YouTube is in a conundrum where YouTube doesn't know how to promote my videos because I have way too much fragmentation going on. Because I have NBA, because I have combat sports, because I have football, because I have baseball, because I have music, because I have interviews, because I have entertainment. Right. Now YouTube doesn't even know how to promote. And my last few shorts, I had fighters, which would normally get hundreds of views, got barely anything. I put that Wemby out. It got 23 views on the same day that the game was played. So I know YouTube is so what I'm doing now is I'm going back and I'm organizing my YouTube, and I'm just going to organize it into different segments so that people know when they come, hey, I know you might not have subscribed for football, but hey, check out this port, which is what you came for, the music or whatever. Because I do realize that it could be fragmented because I did do too many things, but at the same time, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to be able to cover everything. That was my dream. So I'm not going to stop doing it just because YouTube doesn't want me to.
Absolutely. Yeah, definitely got you.
Anyways, word to the wise.
Appreciate you hanging out, for coming on, filling in for Mar. We will see Mar tomorrow on the original Audible Sports Podcast. We're Life Me Sports and Culture. We'll be talking. I don't know what we're talking about tomorrow, man. We got to talk.
Oh, you ain't got nothing set up?
No, I usually wait till like the day of because different stuff happens during the week. Stuff changes. I just jot different ideas down throughout the week and finalize it that morning.
What you should, cause just for extra promotion, so you can get it out a few days before. Maybe what you want to do is check on the AI and see if you don't enter it in there and be like, hey, I usually do shows like cookout brackets and things like that. Give me more ideas. And you can spit out 100 ideas for you right there.
Hey, that's just whatever happens during the week. For that show, is whatever happens during the week. We going off real life stuff. Most of the
okay, I thought you was doing like the bracket, Eddie Murphy, Denzel. Like I like that stuff. That stuff is cool. I love that stuff.
And see, that stuff just kind of randomly hit me out. Like I was watching, like, you know what? And it gets random. I'll jot it down. But if it's,
I like that.
If it sounds good off the rip, then yeah, it's like I haven't had anything this week, or it's like, yeah, that's where I'm going. Like, yeah, the verses I knew like a month before that we were doing that. The cookout thing I knew a couple weeks before so like stuff like that, I know ahead of time and have that already planned out. But weekly, we just go with the big stuff during the week. We got UFC Freedom Sunday, so we're going to talk about that. Obviously the game will be going or kicking off maybe either right as we go off the air or somewhere around that time. The game will be kicking off. I've got my Golden Knights tricking off the series. I'll probably scream about that for like 5 minutes. And, we got our usual segments, the shout-outs and STFUs. And,
Yeah, looking pretty good right now.
It's
4-1 Carolina.
Yeah, I know. They're tricking it off, man. Come on, man. They're tricking it off. What are we doing?
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I was you're Vegas. That's right.
Yeah.
I was thinking you were Carolina for some reason.
And this year it should already be 3-1 us. We gave away. It was a game 2.
Yeah, I mean they've been really good, tough games though. So it's hard to say overtime is giving it away in hockey. But I feel you. If I was a fan of the team, I'd say the same thing.
As it is, don't forget to tap in next week. Next week we start our 2026 season previews, and we probably will start off with the NFC North. Check out Professor Omar Ballin' Buds YouTube. Head over there, sub, and hit that notification bell so you know when it's up. Your camera dipped off. There you go.
And it's trying to show the goodies. Don't be showing the goodies, bro. What are you doing? Trying to get me in trouble. I was about to show my plate and everything I had on it. There we go.
Check them out over there, and you'll see them here throughout the season as well. Especially, I think, do the Raiders have a Thursday night game this year? I'm not.
No, we have no primetime games.
Oh,
we suck.
But still, we'll get them on. We'll get them on for a few Thursdays probably during the season. Other than that, man, appreciate everybody for hanging out. Hit that sub button on your way out. Hit that like button, subscribe. And, share. Let everybody know where you're at on Thursday nights. Other than that, man, hey, be easy, be safe, have fun this weekend. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Come back next Thursday. Come back tomorrow. There we go. Come back tomorrow. 7 Eastern. Audible Sports Podcast. Peace.
Yeah.